So we had talked in the past about kind of the LGBTQ representation in Star Wars. We just did one on the trans character yesterday that is being tossed around, a trans Jedi, which is cool. I have no idea how it's going to manifest. I have no faith in Disney pulling it off correctly, but if they do, that's a big step towards normalization for trans people and just seeing a little bit of representation in one of the most popular media things of all time, which is always a good thing, you know? Can't go wrong with some rep. But for a while, if you've watched The Mandalorian, which is a fantastic show, by the way, you should if you haven't seen it, you should consider it. The Mandalorian's really great. But there's a character in it named Cara Dune, who is played by Gina Carano, who is a chud lady. She's a large mommy, and there's a little bit of me that's like, hey, this is some a woman that isn't she's not super petite or anything. She's got muscles. She's big. I like that. That was cool. It's cool to see a large lady that was part of the sort of normalization of the differences in lady bodies. You know what I mean? In fact, the Quartering is one of those people that does not, in fact, like large mommies, as you can see when he when he so gracefully talked about like The Last of Us 2 and how there was a buff woman in it, and he didn't like that shit, okay? Because it's all about fapping or some shit. But really what this is about isn't about big mama stuff. Gina Carano is a transphobe. Gina Carano is not great. Even with Pedro Pascal, who plays the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, who is a trans ally and who's really fantastic. If you've never engaged in any of Pedro Pascal's like content, you should, because he's a fantastic dude. Super nice. Even he reached out to Gina when she was doing like the pronouns in the bio bullshit, right? She ended up changing her pronouns to like beep, bop, boop or something like that, and people were like, bro, that's fucked up. Anyway, so she ended up getting fired by Disney because she wouldn't apologize for that shit. So the Quartering is mad hypocritically about all of this. So let's talk about it. Just noticed I said something chuddy. Wait, what did you say that was chuddy? I didn't even see it, but I appreciate that. Maybe you said something chuddy. That's good. It's good that you didn't do it anymore. Dina's thickness is wasted on her chudness. It really is. It really is. Yeah. So let's go on.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy from the Quartering, and some very frustrating news has come out of.
He's frustrated.
Lucasfilm that is, I guess, par for the course. Anytime they decide to give anybody a voice, if they don't follow the he's out of frame. He keeps doing one of these. Appropriate speech, the appropriate party lines, they're subject to cancellation demands from fake fans. Because make no mistake about it,
fans.
These people aren't really fans of Star Wars. They are fans of being sheep.
Fans of being sheep. Hey, I think you're shitty for being a transphobe. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Huge Star Wars fan. Okay? I got EU knowledge, okay? I got knowledge about like the fucking Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, all right? Darth Revan shit, bro. I got Old Republic knowledge, okay? Vibro blades and HK droids and all sorts of shit, all right? Okay? I got lots of info up here about shit that I don't even need to know, all right? Because I'm a fucking nerd. Huge Star Wars fan. Think The Mandalorian is one of the best things they've ever done. Arguably the best thing they've ever done. Like, we'll see how it ends. Come on. Swoop bikes. Hell yeah. Gotta get yourself a little bit of Admiral Thrawn in your shit, okay? I've read a little EU, bruh. Sometimes they fuck up what Luke should be, but, you know. Star killer. Fuck off. I'm so disappointed that she turned out to be a chud because I was super excited to finally have someone who looks like me on screen. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like a big mommy. But we'll see.
They want to seek out high-powered individuals who reinforce their own worldview. This is often what drives people to Hollywood worship. But in this particular case, it's working against Gina Carano, and it looks like Lucasfilm is actively trying to erase her. Before we get into the story, I'm really, really thankful that I have this sponsor for this video, Mod Mic. Check this thing out.
Mod Mic. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Oh boy, everybody's doing Mod Mic. Everybody's doing this. All right, keep on moving. There we go. Past that.
Travel bag, and I love its versatility. So if you're looking to change your headset into a mic, use the link in the pinned comment below. Now, a new article came out, well, several new articles, that looks like there has been some redos ordered on art that replaces or erases Gina Carano and puts Ahsoka Tano in her place.
Okay, fuck Gina Carano. That's fine.
This via piratesandprincess.com, a wide variety of other articles, plus I have the actual source in a now deleted tweet. I wonder why they deleted it. Cara Dune, played by Gina Carano, ordered removed from artwork by Kathleen Kennedy's Lucasfilm.
Yeah, because she got fired for being a transphobe. I'm fine with this. I'm still confused why we're not fine with this.
You see, where
they're a private company. Let them fucking fire whoever they want for whatever reason. This happens to be a good reason.
Ahsoka is here. That used to be Gina Carano.
Okay.
Things are looking more spicy.
You mean you should be Cara Dune, but whatever.
For Gina Carano and her relationship with the splendid folks over at Kathleen Kennedy's Lucasfilm. Of course, it could always be worse. At least she's not James Earl Jones, voice of Darth Vader, and known ultra-rarity African-American celebrity who also happens to be conservative. That might watch as Lucasfilm wishes happy birthday to Star Wars actors while ignoring you the day before MLK Day. But either way, Carano is back in the boiling pot at Lucasfilm. Let's look at what happened. So you have Mark Ratz here, who is an artist. Apparently, Twitter user noticed that an artist associated with Lucasfilm had made a video showing Gina Carano's Dune character being removed from commissioned artwork.
I don't know. He said Gina Carano's Dune character, and I got really confused because Dune is coming out. But no.
In its place was Ahsoka Tano, with a very short duration of time. However, that video and announcements connected with the video were all taken down.
Is he conservative? Yes.
I wonder why that was. Here's a tweet. It's been a great privilege to have once again been asked by Disney and Lucasfilm to create art for The Mandalorian.
Okay.
Thank you very much to Disney, Lucasfilm, and here's the original artwork.
Sure.
It turns out that the artist ordered to remove Gina Carano from Lucasfilm artwork was Mark Ratz, who does a lot of stylized Hollywood work. Mark seems like a really nice guy, so this article isn't intended to bring heat to him, and I would agree there. He's just doing what he's told by his client. What's strange, though, is that it appears Mr. Ratz was given a spiel to relay to fans requesting comment on the change of the artwork. Now, the initial tweet has been deleted, and I'm not sure if anyone actually saved or archived it. Where is this?
I don't know.
You see, strange that you got rid of Cara. Seems obvious Disney and Lucasfilm and your weird story group has got it in for Gina. If Cara's going, then there's nothing worth sticking around for.
Donald Trump UK. That's the username. Can you see that? Donald Trump UK. If your favorite here's the thing, okay? If your favorite character in Mandalorian is Cara Dune, you are fucking dumb. She can't act. She is incapable of fucking acting. She is a really bad actress. She has some large mommy representation, and she does some action scenes pretty good, but she cannot act. Like, oh my God, she's such a bad actor. She's there for the thick. That's 100% true. We can get a new thick mommy. It's fine. Like, she's bad in everything, too. She's bad in other movies where she does action stuff. Honestly, and I'm not joking, I have seen movies where Ronda Rousey has done a much better job from an acting standpoint than Gina Carano ever has.
And that's interesting to me. You see beautiful work. However, how come no Cara? Did Lucasfilm specifically ask you to exclude her? Please don't remove Cara. This is people's replies. Excellent piece, Burn. But I'm assuming, where's Cara Dune? I love Ahsoka, but Cara was pivotal in both seasons, and the Magistrate was one of the weaker characters. IMO, I'd agree with that. Couldn't you have picked another villain if you needed balance? Odd comp choices. Now, I don't know why he's deleted the tweet, but it's pretty obvious that he got us talking to from Lucasfilm. In fact, let me pull it up here. Let me pull up the actual tweet.
All right.
Here it is.
Okay.
It's not going to show, is it? Well, it used to read, after overwhelming successful debut of Rosario Dawson's character, Lucasfilm asked me to replace Cara Dune with Ahsoka Tano. And he shows the original video where Cara Dune was there. Now, why?
What?
Why replace her? Why not add her? There's certainly room on this for another character, I would argue. Why not make it 6 characters, add Ahsoka and one other character, rather than
why is this? This is not a news story. This is so stupid.
Now, when you look at his tweets, he has now deleted that, and he is frantically copy pasting this reply from what is clearly Lucasfilm. Now, I don't want Mark to lose work, but he did let the cat out of the bag and say that Lucasfilm asked him to remove her. Nothing should be read into what they asked me to do. The decision was made because we could only have 2 good characters and 2 bad characters in the comp. Rosario's character was such a hit with fans that they decided on the composition change.
Okay, and I agree with that for the record.
I don't buy that.
Oh, okay, he doesn't buy it.
I legitimately do not buy that.
First of all, I don't give a shit what you buy, but even beyond that, Gina Carano sucks. Ahsoka is definitely more popular than Cara Dune. What?
Ahsoka Tano is a popular character.
Super popular. Are you kidding me? Ahsoka is so popular
and was well received by fans. But when you think of The Mandalorian, you think of Cara Dune.
No,
you don't.
No, I don't. What?
Don't think of Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano. But you can see he's frantically copy pasting the same tweet, paste. Everybody asking the exact same reply. I don't buy it. I think that now, does this necessarily? Yeah, who wrote this? Yeah, sounds like copy paste PR statement. You say that, but you're giving the same generic response to everyone. It's kind of suspicious that this was done, especially with all the canceled Gina stuff going around. And that's exactly what it is. You go back to this original article where she did a couple interviews. Gina Carano addresses the Mandalorian backlash. I bring out fire in people. She's already faced several cancellation.
So Gina Carano follows the quartering, which is probably why he is so fucked up about this. This is he's just rambling. This is just fucking non-news. He's so bad at this. Antipodian Squid, thank you so much for the 13 months. Doing well. How you doing? Appreciate that. Tier 3, by the way. Tier 3er. Very nice of you.
Attempts by people on Twitter for, I don't know, advocating for personal liberties, I would argue, for standing out against the
As I hate Jeremy, I wish he would at least write a fucking script. I agree. He's really bad at talking.
The generally accepted mantra of Hollywood. And the thing is about Gina, she's not even that spicy. She's not out there like saying things that are saying this, don't take the cure, the preventative thing. She's not saying don't wear your face coverings.
What?
She's just asking questions.
What?
And advocating for personal liberties, but what Hollywood...
She literally... She did a transphobia. She did transphobia, and then people were like, hey, here's the reason why that's bad. Like, and everyone gave her the benefit of the doubt. She wasn't even being screamed at. And she's like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that. And it's like... And then all of her political takes are dog shit. I mean, people don't like that stuff. It's your fault. You like capitalism. They found her not to be very marketable. People don't want her there. There is a monetary incentive not to allow her labor to continue on The Mandalorian. I don't know why you're fucking against this. This is just how it works. She was promoting Trump election conspiracy theories. Of course she was. She does that kind of shit. My friend loves Jeremy's channel. Huh. Bring him here.
Wants is for you to be
seriously, bring your friends.
For you to get in line. And
if you have dumb friends, do it. Bring them here. They will become undumb.
Ultimately, that's not what Gina asks of her fans. She poses sometimes things I agree with, sometimes I don't disagree with. But, ultimately, you see here, Jon Favreau reportedly stops Disney from firing the Mandalorian star Gina Carano. Now, I do have an open line of communication with her, but I do feel weird asking her to like confirm or deny this stuff, because ultimately she may not know, and it does put her in a weird spot about this, and it's frustrating to me. They said don't read too much into decision. Now maybe I'm missing something where all the responses have gone, but to me it looks like the many responses he gave.
Wait, he said some I agree with, some I don't disagree with? That's fucking amazing.
Gave to fans with that spiel are now gone. Again, it could just be missing them. I see about 4 or 5. This comes on the heels.
I didn't even catch that. I was so frustrated with
rumors we're receiving
him
that
in
Gina
general.
Carano has been told to keep a low profile online, and that she may have been instructed not to raise any additional controversial opinions in the public sphere. I'm hearing that there were some people displeased with her interviewer with YouTuber and association with The Last Jedi criticism. I can't corroborate that yet, but that's what I'm hearing.
Wasn't the actress who played Ahsoka on the show tangled up in some transphobic stuff too? I thought that was a thing too. Could be mistaken though. I think Rosario Dawson, it was a while back, she had a physical altercation with a trans person, but I'm not sure what it was and when it was. She was definitely accused. I don't know, but she doesn't like. There's a difference between having like a legal thing that's going on. I've never seen it really come up. And it could be true, but she doesn't go on Twitter and fuck with trans people. She's also dating Cory Booker, so I think there's a little bit of protection there in general. But there were accusations, but yeah, they didn't really go anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like Rosario Dawson respects trans people. So if she had a physical altercation with a person who was trans, it might not have been transphobia. It might have just been like a thing that happened to a trans person. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? The transness of the individual might have been incidental is pretty much the idea. But I don't know. If she's a piece of trash, get rid of her. I don't care. Yeah. So there was an allegation. Yeah, I'm aware of this, but there's not. But I'm not seeing like Finley blah blah blah. Hey man. Yeah, there's allegations of misgendering in 2017 and 2018. And then there's talks of being punched. It doesn't seem like this is proven. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it could be a thing. We were inundated with a lot of news during that, so I don't know if the investigation comes out that she was a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. But it's a civil suit, yeah. So I don't know how to do that. Anyway, no, I think it's related. That's fine because Ahsoka's the one that's on the poster now instead of Gina, right? That's fine. Yeah, of course. If she did a transphobia, she did a transphobia. We'll see what happens as that works itself out. I don't know. And if it never does, I don't know. But I've only heard that story where these things have been alleged. I've never heard a follow-up. Yeah. Yeah. It does sound bad. I have no idea if it happened, though. Rosario Dawson has a pretty good track record in general, so that it's probably hard to prove that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Which would be sad if it actually did happen. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll finish this up.
I believe Drunk 3PO. Regardless, we can see that Kathleen Kennedy faction of Lucasfilm has moved beyond the simple drawing of X's on characters they don't like, which they did do to Luke Skywalker. Now they're just removing them entirely. Gotta love those wacky Lucasfilm. It's weird to me. It's my opinion that
he gets so much information, air quotes, from right-wing publications. It's nuts.
It's possible. It's possible that they wanted to push Ahsoka Tano because, look, Gina Carano's character, Cara Dune, is wildly popular. Her toys are selling really well, or figurines, or collectibles are selling really well. She has a very dedicated fan base, much more so than I would argue even Pedro Pascal has. And Disney is really playing with fire here.
Wait, did he say Gina Carano has a bigger fan base than Pedro Pascal? Did he just what? Than Pedro fucking Pascal? What? No. No. Not true. Fuck out of here.
Mark really should have been careful about what he said. But I don't know.
So dumb, dude. God.
If they cut Cara, I'm not going to watch the show anymore, period.
Good.
It's
I don't
just
care.
that easy for me.
Then don't watch it. She's in like fucking 5 episodes. Hold on. Mandalorian IMDb. She was in like 1 or 2 episodes this season. I'm just not going to watch it if she's not in it. Okay, are you simping for her? I don't really fucking understand, my dude. See the full cast. All right. Let's see. The full cast, Gina Carano, 7 of 24 episodes. 7 of them. 7. Moff Gideon's been in exactly as many. I don't... Come on, bro. Come on, bro. So dumb. Jesus Christ. People are fucking stupid. I've had enough, chat. I've had enough. He's just so dumb, bro. Bill Burr is more memorable on the show. I agree. Is Bill Burr a good dude? You know what's interesting about Bill Burr, this is relevant because he's on The Mandalorian. Interesting about Bill Burr is he's chuddy at times, but he has been willing to learn. He has gotten better over time. He's very abrasive, and he's he he gets better over time, which is what you want from somebody that learns over time. Yeah, he's definitely improved. I don't like his last stand-up Paper Tiger. I think that was 2018 though, maybe 2019. But even so, since then he's gotten better. In fact, if you watch his appearance on like the Bill Maher show or whatever, is that what it's called? Something with Bill Maher on HBO, whatever that is. He calls out Bill Maher when Bill starts whining about like the SJWs and shit, and Bill's like, yeah, I think you're whiny. It's real time. That's what it's called. Real time. Thank you. Burr is cranky and impatient, but he seems to be a very open dude. Yeah, he's not perfect, but he learns over time. Bill reminds me a lot of Jake, to be honest. He's definitely a bigger dick than I am. My big thing is like I feel like it's incredibly disrespectful for someone to come in and chat and you tell me what to do. Or you think that because you're a sub or you're a mod or you just been here a lot that you have any say over the content that comes up on here. No, you don't. If you want to bail out, bail out. But you start telling me what to do, you can fuck off. I don't care who you are. It is not your place to do so. That's the thing. That's the thing that really gets to me. Right? And not from chuds, from people that are supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like get the fuck out of here. You don't get to fucking ever do that. You can ask. There you go. You have permission to ask. But no. And it depends on how you ask. Can we change the subject? No, fuck off. See? That's not the way to do it. So, pretty much just bail out if you're not happy with what's going on. That's pretty much what I can tell you. You aren't a public servant. Even if I was a public servant, like there's a way to talk to people that isn't there's some sort of weird thing that comes up where because I'm public, people think that they can just be like, don't do this, do that. It's like, no, I wouldn't say that to you. What? I might say it to you in regards to my community, like, hey, shut the fuck up. Like that kind of thing, but I'm not gonna tell you in your day-to-day life how to do stuff. I don't know. That shit irks me a lot. Yeah, so don't do that. That's a great way for me to go, no, fuck off in front of everybody. You don't want that. And I know a few of you it's happened to, and I know you're thinking about that moment right now. No hard feelings, really. I don't care after the fact. I don't harbor that. I don't think about that when it happens. But when it does happen at that time, understand that fuck off. That's the teacher mindset. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nice until I'm not. I mean, I don't think that's not being nice. I think I deserve respect too, question mark. Like, you get respected until you disrespect somebody. You just disrespect somebody in chat and we get even worse. You get way worse. You can disrespect me to a certain extent, but you disrespect fucking chat? Like if you're, it's definitely depending on how you're disrespectful. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll fucking crush you. Yeah, I'm just forward. Like there was a bully in class years ago when I did teach, and he was making fun of a kid that he couldn't really read that well, when he was trying to sound some stuff out, and because he was asking a question, he was trying to sound out like a French name or something. I think it was Robespierre, and he said like Robespierre or something like that, and then one of the kids in the back was like, I think he called him the R slur or something. And I stopped what I was doing, and I looked at him and go, I forget his name at this point. And I wouldn't dox him anyway, but I was like, hey, and I called him his name. Hey, Jack. I don't know. Like tired of your malarkey kind of shit. Hey, don't be a fucking douchebag. And then he looked at me. I'm like, yeah, don't do it. That's your last warning. Everybody in here deserves respect. Don't do that. So, I mean, I didn't give a shit. So I don't put up with it. Same thing here. That kid wasn't. I didn't even fucking like that kid, by the way. that got bullied. I don't even fucking like him. That drives me fucking crazy. Anyway, bullying the quarter.
And if they try to write her out, it better be really, really, really convincing, because the community loves her character and
no, they don't.
Really
She's
loves
pointless.
her as a person.
No,
she seems and appears to be, by all reasonable calculations, a honest, loving, kind person.
Dude, you just want to fuck Gina Carano, or you want her to fuck you, which is probably how it would go down, which is fine. But stop pretending that's not what this is about, dude.
And you know, that's rare, it seems like, with a lot of these Hollywood.
What age year did you cheat? That kid was a junior in high school. I taught sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
Types who are constantly tutting down their noses at the fans, telling them what to do, telling them.
I also taught Spanish to fourth graders.
What's important, what isn't important. So don't mess with Gina. The backlash will be swift. And you know what, Disney? You've had a long history of really kind of mucking up the
no one gives a shit
Star
if
Wars
part of
franchise.
No one cares.
Just keep your hands out of it. You know, don't take this from us. Because it'll probably be the last chance a lot of people give you. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
You can speak Spanish? I can teach a fourth grader some Spanish. I was better back in the day. I took 5 years of Spanish. It's just I haven't used it in, what year is it? 2021. I haven't used Spanish regularly in over a decade, so it sort of slips away from you over time, but yeah. Yep. No one gives a shit about Gina Carano. People will watch The Mandalorian. It's one of the best things that Star Wars has ever done. Pedro Pascal is a fucking treasure. Baby Yoda is great. Ahsoka Tano has been fantastic. If you watch the last episode of Mandalorian Season 2, it seems like it's going to be pretty fucking dope. There seems to be, like, the story is just getting more interesting. I'm very much looking forward to what's going to happen in the future. I think it's great. I don't know. It's just great. Gina Carano is literally not even a piece of this story, really. In fact, I'm pretty sure they were setting her up for a spin-off with some other B-teamers from the series itself. So I don't know. Yeah, like we know she won't be in the Republic series, right? Exactly. Yeah. Brie Larson as Cara Dune would be the best. Brie Larson getting a role in The Mandalorian because Gina Carano left is what I need. Oh, I need it. And not because I'm a big Brie Larson fan, although I do think she's incredibly charming and a pretty good actress. She's really good director too. I want the hate. I want that. I want Jeremy to have a fucking conniption. That's what I want. Oh boy. Have a good night, Ben Gay Pride. El quartering es un estúpido baboso.